Hello, everybody. Hi, my name's Graham Seabrook. I am the life coach for moms. I also am a mom. And y'all, can we talk about how horrible my morning was this morning? I got kicked out of the bus stop by a 5-year-old. How? My ego is still questioning how that was even possible. How did that happen? Okay, so my son just started kindergarten. He informed me a few days ago that he wanted to take the bus home from school. So I made that happen. I called and made sure that he could get on the bus and made sure that his teacher knew about, how to get him on everything was fine. He took the bus home yesterday for the first time, and I'm standing there with my heart in my throat, completely and utterly sure that he had gotten off on the wrong stop and my baby was gone. And I'm just, anxiety is not my best friend, right? So I'm just going through all those horrible things in my mind. Of course, all of the kids get off of the bus except for him. Of course. Heart in my throat, and I'm like, and I look at the bus driver with this face, and he looked at me and he like said my son's name, and I'm like, yes. He looks back and calls him forward. He goes, I wasn't gonna let him get off until I saw his mom. And I'm like, dude, you are the best bus driver in the history of bus drivers. I love you. Bus driver says, will I see you in the morning? And as I'm about to say no, my son goes, yeah. And I'm like, the what? So apparently now we're taking the bus in the morning and in the afternoon because we don't need mommy at all because we're 5 and we're a big boy and screw mom, whatever. Okay, cool. Independence. Sure. This is what everything has been building up to. Okay. I'm great with transitions. So this morning I walk him up to the bus stop, which is less than a block away from our house. This morning I walk him up, and there are 3 boys and a girl. They're probably in first grade. They're probably like barely older, or they might be in kindergarten and just be a little taller. They're right around his age. It wasn't like a bunch of 5th graders standing there. It's like kids right around his age. And they all look up and they all say hi in that way that kids do when there's a parent around. Like, hey, you're another kid and I would love to play with you, but you have a tall person and so I can't. That weird kid thing that they do. And he says hi, and I start to feel like the biggest third wheel in the history of third wheels. Have you ever been out with one of your friends, like you're at a club or you're at a bar, you went to dinner or something, and they see somebody from across the room and there's that like weird instant connection, and all of a sudden your friend is flirting with somebody else and you're sitting there like, I thought we were hanging out. I thought it was girls' night, but I guess it's not because now you're all in love. That's kind of how my 5-year-old made me feel this morning. That's a really weird analogy, but that's how my 5-year-old made me feel this morning. So after about a minute of awkwardness, I look down at him and I go, buddy, do you want me to leave? And he's like, yes. Just like that. That was not the answer that I was looking for. Okay. A reluctant yes would have been acceptable, or really just throwing your entire body on me and hugging me and being like, no, mommy, don't ever, ever, ever leave me. Also acceptable. But and the yes, like none of that was necessary. Not 1 second of it. I look across the street. There's another mother standing there with her daughter who looks to be in like maybe 3rd or 4th grade. And, her daughter's hanging out with her. Her daughter's just chilling with her. They're having a whole conversation, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine that other people have children who actually enjoy being around them. I'm not bitter. So I looked at her and kind of pointed at my son, and she nodded in this like mom, like I got it kind of way. And so I walked away from my kindergartner. I walked away. As soon as I turned my back, I gave him a hug. I made him give me a hug. I asked, will you give me a hug? And he gave me a hug. I didn't make him. But I walked away. As soon as I started walking away, I could hear them all start chattering. It was like the second the parents not there, they were released from their weird child thing, and they all started talking to each other. And what's your name? What's your? I like your shoes. My backpack has Lightning McQueen, and I'm like, fine, because I'm super mature. I start walking home. I stopped like a million times to look back and double check that he was okay. I peeked my head. Y'all all would have laughed at me because this is me. Here. This is the fence. This is me being super sly and peeking around the fence just enough to see that he's still standing there and that he's still talking to them. And then I walk back and I'm turning around and I'm walking back, and the 1 minute walk to my house took like 5 minutes. And I get home and Adam's there and I'm like, he just kicked me out of the bus stop. He just kicked me out of the bus stop. So Adam and I are standing there having a conversation, waiting to see the bus because we can see where the bus comes down, waiting to see the bus go by. And I thought, okay, I will put my baby in the car and I will take my baby girl to preschool and she will hug me and kiss me and I will feel better, like somebody actually loves me in my life and like I am not the worst mom ever and somebody wants to hang out with me. And that is not at all what happened. So I put her in the car. First, she doesn't want to go in the car. She wants to go on the bus that has already left, the bus that does not go to her school. But if you want to spend time trying to explain logic to a 2-year-old, you're more than welcome. So I just picked her up and put her in the car. So they're screaming and fighting the car seat, and she kicked me a couple of times, and, regular morning. We get to her school, and then she's super excited to see her school because she calls the school fun, which I love. So we pull into the parking lot, and oh, fun, I go fun. And I'm like, yeah, you go fun, kid. Do it. Everything's fine. We walk into her classroom. She's super excited to see all of her friends. She even says, oh, friends! Like, does jazz hands, right? Everything is good. Until I say, let's go put your things in your cubby. At which point she realizes that means that mom is going to leave. At which point mom turns into the enemy. And she turned around and I swear to God, she looks at me exactly like this. No! She didn't do the laughing part at the end. I start laughing. Her teacher starts laughing. That did not work out well because she did not enjoy being laughed at by either of us. We pulled it together because we weren't trying to laugh at her. It just came out. We pulled it together. She said, no, mama, mean. I no like. Well, all right. Well, we're going to go put your things in your cubby because mommy has to go to work. So it's happening. And I walk over to the cubby and I'm trying to be as calm as possible so that she stays as calm as possible because the two of us tend to feed off of each other's energy. And so I walk over to the cubby, I put her things in the cubby, I turn around and I look at her and I go, okay, honey, mommy's going to go. No! Do you want a hug? No, you touch me. Okay. She just wanted me to stand there while she screamed at me. She just wanted me to stand there while she screamed at me. She didn't want a hug. She didn't want a kiss. If I tried to move, she threw herself on me and grabbed me. But if I then tried to reach down and pick her up and hug her, she pushed me away and yelled, I know you touch me. She just wanted me to stand there so that she could yell at me, which I guess is better than not wanting me to be there at all. But no, not really. No, not really. I should probably read your comments and see how you're all laughing at me. Ashley, I don't know what's going on with 5-year-olds in the eye roll. I don't know. I have always rolled my eyes at them behind their backs. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know where they learned the eye roll from. They learned it from me. The alligator death roll, getting into the car seat. That's what she does. She also does the her patented move is the super limp in a ball, super limp in a ball, so that you really can't. You just don't know what you're doing. It's fine. It's fine. She only kicked me like in my arms, and I got one good boob kick today, but no face kicks. So I count that as a good day. I have a low bar for a good day. Both of the kids are in school. They're doing great. They're having so much fun. I'm not worried about them. 5 minutes after I left, she was having a fabulous time. I know because her teacher sent me pictures. So as soon as I walked out and she calmed down, she was having a great time. He is absolutely loving school. This isn't about him. I felt like crap this morning, y'all. I know it's silly. I know it's a small thing to let a 5-year-old and an almost 3-year-old hurt your feelings, bruise your ego. I know that that's a small thing. I understand objectively that it was a really hilarious morning. Like that's why I'm telling you this story, because I have no shame and no pride. You can all laugh at me. But it felt like crap afterwards. And what I was really, really lucky about, and really the point of why I'm telling you all of this, those of you that have stuck around for almost 12 minutes, is I had a meeting this morning right after I dropped everybody off and came back with some amazing friends. And I'm in a mastermind group with some amazing online entrepreneurs who are also amazing friends. And so I had a place where I could go and just be all of me. I could go and talk about work and talk about motherhood and talk about everything. I had a place where I was accepted, where I could just be having a shitty day in the morning because my kids have been mean to me. And I know that there are a lot of other parents out there who don't have that, who have to go to work and you're in a service industry, or you have to go to work and you're a teacher, you have to go to work and you're doing whatever, or you're staying at home and you're walking back into the house with a younger child and there's no adult around you that can listen to you unload all of this stuff. So I just wanted to remind everybody, if the back to school transition is hard, if mornings really suck for you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with carving out a few minutes of your day to do a reset. Sit in your car and listen to your favorite song and rock out before you have to walk into your office. Use an app. I love Headspace. I love Headspace so much that they really should, like, somebody should be paying me. Somebody should be paying me with as much as I promote Headspace. But there are a ton of different mindfulness and meditation apps that are free. There are a bunch of videos that are on YouTube that you can try. There are 1,000,001 different things that you can do. I just want you to do something. I want you to give yourself some time in between your kid kicking you out of the bus stop, your child screaming at you as you walk away from daycare or preschool, and you having to go into someplace and be a grown adult who has to focus on something. Because you're a human being and you are in a state of transition too. So give yourself some time. If you would like that place to be the Mom Center, we would love to have you. It is our virtual village for moms, and I will make sure that the link is here in the video. But whether you're doing it with us at the Mom Center, whether you're doing it in your car by yourself, whether you're calling somebody on the phone, whether you're texting with a friend, whether you're just posting about it online and just sharing your truth online, please do something. Reach out in some way, okay? And if you're not sure what to do or who you can talk to, hi, I'm here and my kids already hate me, so you might as well reach out to me. All right? Until we see each other again, I want you to take really good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.